All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to talk about Uber drivers in California can now set their own rates, which is what they pretty much wanted, to control how much they're getting paid. But remember, guys, if you set it too high, you ain't going to get no ride. Now, this is only in California right now, and that's because of AB5 and everything, which could potentially end up spreading to other states. We're going to have to see how that goes. But to find out, obviously, if you're in California, you should already know how to get to this. But if not, you open your app, you click the little 3 lines on the bottom. It'll take you to your driving preferences. Oh, you're not going to be able to see. But that's what it's going to look like in your app right there. And you can either have it where you set your own rates, or you use the auto pricing, which is basically what you're going to end up doing. Because if you don't use the auto pricing, you're going to end up getting this little message right here that just says, rider declined. Your rates are too high. And that sucks. And what I want to know right now, though, is are any drivers in California that are using this, that are setting their rate multiplier higher, because this is what it'll look like in the app, if it ever focuses, which probably won't. You can set your little multiplier here to 1 times, 2 times, keep it going. Or you can do it, go less, I guess. And if drivers already weren't in competition with each other, well, this is definitely going to make competition. I can tell you that right there. But what I want to know is, are any drivers out there setting the multiplier higher than what the normal rates are? And are you actually getting rides? Because I've heard of drivers setting it to just 1.1 times the rate and are not getting any rides. Some people are putting it at like 2 times the rate, not getting any rides, or 5 times, and they're going to go broke, wasting their time. And yes, this is only in California, Sniper King. That's right. This is only in California for now. For now. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Rideshare Stories. Set it at 5 times. Hey, if you guys have not checked out Real Rideshare Stories, you need to go over there, give him some support. He's almost to 10,000 subscribers. Go over there. He's got great dash cam footage and some skits and stuff we do. Go check him out and subscribe, guys. How many rides did you do this week? I did the big goose egg. I am not out there driving right now because I don't want to deal with the whole policies of the mask and everything else. I'm not going to get deactivated over some BS crap. Okay, so no, I'm not out there right now. But what I want to know are my people out there that are driving and you're using this auto pricing. Are you using the auto pricing, or are you setting your own rates? And if you are setting your own rates, are you being successful? Because to me, this is like gives you the assumption that you have control of what you're doing. But honestly, let's face it, if all the rides you pick out there are sending this, they're declining, okay? It says, rider declined your offer. Your fare may be more than what they wanted to pay. We already know what do passengers want? They want the cheapest ride possible, okay? If you're not given the cheapest ride possible, you ain't going to get the ride. That's just how it's going to go. So it gives you kind of like the illusion that you have control, like you have some power. Like, hey, guys, you can set your own rates now. But remember, when you set them, doesn't mean you're going to get those rides. But I want to know right now, with a lot of drivers not delivering, driving people, and they switched over to food delivery, has anybody set the rate over 1 point, over the default price technology, and has actually got it? That's what I want to know. Has anybody gotten a 1.5 extra? Has anybody gotten a 2? You know what I'm saying? Hell, have you gotten a 1.1? That's what I want to know. Apple Juice said Uber sucks. In some places, they are not liking it right now. I can guarantee that. And from what? Uber just bought some company. I mean, they got money to throw out like that. I guess, they think they're big ballers now. Newsom is useless. Yeah, that's California right there. That's California for you. I like to see what the riders see when a driver sets a higher rate. Do they tattle on us to make a lower ratings? I want to know that too. I agree, Chris. From Real Rideshare Stories, that's a great question right there. I want to know, any riders out there, if you're in California, have you seen a driver try to upcharge you, and what did it say? That's what I want to know. Oh, they bought Postmates. That's right. For like, what, 2 point some billion dollars or something? It's insane. Driver's hazard pay or anything like that, which is kind of bogus in my opinion. But I just want to know what the new pricing is. Is it successful for you, or you're just seeing this? Okay? That's the big question right there. Uber will now diversify to grocery deliveries to compete with Amazon. Yeah, they're going to try to compete with Amazon. That'll be interesting to see right there. But I want to know if anybody has seen the rates or anything. I tried to set mine at 1.1, and these cheap jerk-offs refused to take even just a 1 penny rise. That's cheap. Yeah, and I totally agree. And that's what I've been told by a lot of people. But that's why I figured I'd do a video, see what everybody else says. This wasn't, it's not like this was a new thing, but they find like a couple months ago, they had put this into test phase in California, and you can only do it from like airports and stuff. So now the entire state of California can set their own rates. And that's why I want to know, has this benefited drivers at all? Or actually, was it just a new thing of control and you did not get to get any actual rides? That's what I want to know. This is going to make Uber drivers give dirty looks to each other at intersections like this. You want to compete with me with your 2X? The hell with you. Yeah, that's what I want to see. And I want to know, are you getting more in surge over there? Are you seeing less surge? Because on this, it does say that fare multiplier, set higher or lower fares for your trips. Surge fares, get higher fares if surge pricing is higher than your fare multiplier. So that's what I want to know. Is anybody, are you still seeing some surge out there? Are you guys making money with this? Is this helping you at all? You guys fought for AB5 to be out there. You wanted to, pretty much you're going to end up, your employees now in a way, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. All gig work in California is supposed to be, you're all supposed to be employees now. That's what you guys, protested and everything else for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of drivers disagreed with it, but it didn't matter anymore. That's what's in play. The AB5 bill was supposed to go in effect in January. You're all employees. Has this helped you at all make any extra money? Instead of fighting to be employees, maybe you should have just fought for the rates to go higher. Or hell, put them back to 80-20. When the rates were 80-20, I didn't hear anybody complain about how much they were making. Okay? And put the mileage back. Put everything back. Go back like 3-4 years. Go back. I remember when we were making $2.25 a mile. That was good money back there. And we were getting 80% of it. You gotta love that. Now, it's not so much. But right now, in California, that has this, I want to know, is this making you more money? Or are you ended up like this guy and the rider keeps declining your offer? That's what I want to know. And the riders out there, please, send me, my email's in the description below. Send me a screenshot of what it looks like when you're requesting a ride. I want to see how that works. If you can see the different prices, if you see like 10 different drivers or something, and which you get to pick and choose which one has different rates. That's what I want to know. But I read that Uber stocks are picking up now at 33.20. Yeah, that they were higher earlier. they've definitely dropped. Make it at least 1 to 150 per mile plus 25 per minute. I know that would even be good. I would even like that. This control your rate crap gives the illusion of making more, but it's one big illusion. It's a mirage. Yeah, it is. And that's what I'm saying, because people are getting this right here. They're setting their own rates. And then the riders are like, well, your rates are too high. So drivers are pretty much forced to use the auto pricing, which is the default pricing technology, to set the fares, which was what the normal, whatever Uber is charging them. And that's what you're kind of stuck with. Because, or unless you're setting it lower, I want to hear, are any drivers setting it lower? Are you trying to make less money but give more rides to try to make up the money that you're making less on? Like if you set your rates like 5 cents less than the normal rate, and but you're getting 10 times the rides, are you making more then? Got to work more to make more in that case. Why would rider accept a higher rate? I agree, and that's what I want to know. The only time I could see a rider wanting to accept a higher rate is if there's less drivers. And right now, they are lucky because there aren't as many drivers out there taking people. More drivers are out there are, doing food deliveries. But yeah, like I agree with you, Real Rideshare Stories. Do not set it lower, guys. Do not sell yourself lower than what you already are. Please, do not. I guess it would be smart, the one dude in the sea of drivers that sets it at $1 and everywhere else 2 times more. No, but that's the thing. It's 1x. That's still like 1 times the multiplier, which is what I think the default is pretty much anyways. But if you set that thing to 1.1 at all, drivers are still not getting rides. And yes, this is only California. so far. And yes, Uber gets a cut. Uber always going to get a cut. No matter what you set the rates at, they get in their money. What I want to know, though, is what is the percentage they're getting. I know I've seen some promotions and stuff out there that they'll get like 15%. You know what I'm saying? They'll take 25%, 15%, or 10%. It's kind of wicked out there. California's its own beast right now. But this is something for everyone to look at and remember that it could spread to the rest of the nation. And that's exactly why we always say have backup plans to your backup plans. Because if you don't like the way things are going, you need to get up, move on to greener pastures. That's just how that's got to roll right there. But yes, let me know in the comments below. Has anybody set their rates higher and received any rides? Is this helping you? Or is this just another magic trick that, just like their investigations they do? Is this just another magic trick to make you think that you're doing something better than you're actually doing? Because from what I understand, all drivers are still using auto pricing. But all right, guys, as always, check the description below for extra information and tips. Keep doing your thing. Use that Get Upside Gas app I have down there in the description. It'll help you make money and save money. It's a great thing. There's a bunch of things down there. Be safe, get your money, and that's right, Mark. And until next time, guys, increase your rates or don't. Peace out, everybody.